If you want to see how I got this gorgeously gorgeous, massive, reversible bonnet, don't go away. You just continue watching. Make sure you watch to the end, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello everyone, this is me again, Beauty by T. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, today I'll be making a tutorial of how to sew a reversible bonnet. What do we need for this reversible bonnet? Depending on whatever you need, you can use satin, you can use any plain material, but I choose to use Ankara, the leftover I have. And if you have all this leftover, you can also use it. I'm using my leftover Ankara, and I'm using this satin that I have at home with it, because that is what we are using to combine it. And of course, we need our scissors, we need our tape rule, then we need pins, and they are not here, they are just near the machine, but we need our pins to hold it while sewing. We need thread, we need chalk to mark whatever we want to measure. So let's just go right into it without wasting much of our time. Yes, depending on the size of the bonnet you want, that is how you're going to be measuring it. High we go for, because I want a very massive one, not so massive. I'll be going for 15 inches. So you watch me. Before I measure, I forgot, you have to have a piece like this. You see, I folded it into two as shown. Then you fold it again to make it 4. You see you see the way I did it. I've already prepared myself, but I'm showing you. So look at it. You make it like so. So you iron it very well. Make sure they are very neat. They are very well straightened. Then afterwards, you go for your measurements. You see, you go from the tip. Like I said, I want 15, which is this. So you use your chalk to mark whatever you want. Like I said, you can make it massive, you can make it 18, 19, 20, whichever you want. I've marked where I want. Then I'll go down again to measure the 15 I want, right from where I stopped. Then I measure it 15 here. Then you mark it also here. And we'll be rotating it to get our circle. Be careful with it. You know why we are doing it? So that we can get our circle. So we rotate it roundabout. We rotate it till we get to the 15 we first measured. Very easy, something you can try on your own. You see, are we not getting to the top? You see, that's it. Then we connect where we have marked, we connect it together to get our circle. Make sure you use something that will be so, thin on the fabric, so that when you are cutting, it will be easy. I've done it, so right now, no, supposed to do it this way. Right now we are going to be cutting it like I said, to get our circle. Be careful, make sure you follow the lines that you have marked. Yes, we've gotten it, and this is our circle. This is what we are working with. So without wasting much of our time, you fold it back again, and like I said, this is the satin. I said we're going to be combining with satin, and I have folded this one too into 4 like previously. So we put it on it to get the same circle, so we don't need to measure anything whatsoever. So we just go just the way it is, like as I'm showing you. You just cut it round about. So let's cut it right away. I'm trying to place it very well, make sure that they are even. Let's make sure they are even. And place it on it. So I've placed my Ankara on the satin. Make sure they are well, as in the same size, because that is what you are going to sew together with. So I'm trying to cut it off. I'm very careful because the satin that I have is not so long. So I've got to be very careful. Well, I forgot to mention your elastic band. We're going to be working with that too. But that is going to give us the fitting we are looking for. So right now I've cut it and we have 2 pieces. So I'll go to my machine right now to go and sew it. But before then, you'll make sure that you're placing the right side together to sew. So I'll be right back. Before, I just remember something. Before we go sew it, you will leave 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch away from the edge. We're going to work with that side. You don't sew round here, because you know why? Because we are still going to fix our elastic band. So this space, we need it. So 3/4 away from the edge. That's what I'm going to measure to sew it. So I'll be right back and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I forgot to mention that you're going to leave a space. Sorry for that, which you use to open it up. Now we've sewn everything round about. Now I'm going to open it up, turn it to the other side. Voila. You see what I'm saying? You can wear it both sides. So before we go on, before I explain further, let me press it and make sure they are well straightened. So the next thing we are going to be doing now, I haven't pressed it and make sure they are well pressed. Don't forget this opening. We're going to, seal it at the end of the day. That's the last thing we're going to be doing. So right now, we are going to sew this side round. But before you do that, make sure you know the size of your elastic band. Mine is 1/2 inch, and I'm going to be, my sewing will be 1 inch. You know why? Because my elastic band is 1/2 inch, so it can go through. So I'll measure 1 inch now. I'll go to my machine. I'll sew it round about. Then I'll be right back. Yeah, I've finished sewing it round about. Remember, I told you we are going to be sewing everything round. Don't leave that space. The space we left before in the previous sewing, that is where we are going to be fixing our elastic band. Like I said, depending on the size of the elastic band you have. I have 1/2 inch and I left 1 inch space so that I can be able to fit it in. So let's just, before we put it, fix the elastic band, you are going to measure, this is me, you're going to measure your head size My edge size is 22.5, 22.5. Depending on which size you have, that is what you are going to use to fix the bonnet. So this is my own size, which I'm going to cut off and fix it in. So now I'll be using my safety pin, which will make it easier. I'll put it in both sides. You are seeing the way I'm doing it. Why is this one being difficult? Okay, so you're going to fix the second one here and just leave it behind, so that whilst you are fixing this one, you won't get lost. So let's get it started. I'm fixing it. Voila, our bonnets, reversible bonnet, is almost ready. So you see the purpose of using 2 pins so that you don't get lost. So right now we're going to go to the machine to close this place up, and there your bonnet is almost ready. Before then, we'll take these 2 together, place it like this, sew it. Make sure you sew it very well. I'm using my regular machine to sew it. You sew it very well, and thereafter let me sew it and I'll be right back. So now I've secured my elastic band. So we'll go right now to the machine. Remember the space we left behind for the elastic band. We fold them neatly and we sew it inside, and your bonnet will be ready. Yes, our bonnet is complete. We have finished sewing all, and I'm absolutely loving it. Like I told you, you can wear it both sides. That is why it is called reversible bonnet. I love it so very much. You can put it on this way, and can as well put it on this way, whichever you want. I'll be making some pictures so that you can see how it looks like on me. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. If you have learned 1 or 2 things in this tutorial, don't forget to comment and appreciate what you have seen. And don't forget to invite your friends and family to come and see what is cooking right here on Beauty by Tees, YouTube channel. Until next time, this is me again, Beauty by T. Ciao.